Hey everybody, I'm finishing up the glue book that I got started. I did take a little break to do some things around the house, but I thought we would jump back into this. This started out as just a little, I think my mom gets these because she donates to several organizations, and they're always sending her like notepads and notebooks and stickers and things like that, and she sends them to me. I like the way this is turning out. It's been quite some time since I've done a glue book, but I'm having a lot of fun painting. And I thought today, well, I thought now we would finish this up and then maybe do some doodling. I am big into mark making at the moment, and I think that that would be a really fun way to finish off this book. I just grabbed a stack of things from the awesome Miss Leanne, and I'm gonna go ahead and just get started here. I got a big box of goodies from Leanne. I'll put a link to her website. She is, wow, I mean, Leanne's like this. She's like a motivational spiritualist. She has a podcast. She is just, she's so intuitive and instructional, and she's a wonderful teacher. She's just really, she's been one of my prom like motivators for doing what I do, especially when it comes to scrapbooking and things. I also use her planner. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check out her Creatively Free to Be Me planner, which I'm getting ready to order my... I've used it for a long time. I don't know how many I have now. It's just like the perfect planner for me. So we're just doing a background, getting our background things done. I do like to, we talked about that in the first video, I like to just kind of lap over the papers onto the previous paper or the following paper, because I think it's really fun to have that extra layer. Speaking of extra layers, there's like some extra layers going on here, and I don't even know where those came from. So there we have it. Kind of digging the red here. We were talking about how YouTube has changed over the past little bit, and how important it is for folks who are enjoying channels to chime in. I know a lot of us we're rather quiet and we don't chime in a lot, but it is really helpful if you comment, and if the comments are more than 5 words, it's really helpful. Diane Anton, who I'll leave linked in the description box below as well, has been just a font of information about how YouTube is working now. And I mean, I know that you guys know about AI and how it's changing things, and I didn't even realize that it was changing things as much as it is until I started noticing. I do social media for several companies, and I started noticing this weird, just plain strange comments. And the comments didn't have anything to do with what was posted on the page or anything like that. So it was a little confusing. And then the further I got into it, you know, you have to monitor things like that. The further I got into it, the more I realized that this was not human generated, that this was AI generated. And then there are posts that AI actually interferes with. It's disconcerting, and quite frankly, to me, it's a little bit frightening. I think we've done enough background here, so that was a hodgepodge background because I was not really even thinking about what I was doing. So we'll put this here. And just for continuity, well, this is what we started off with, but I think it's fine just like this. And now I want to, you know, kind of find a focal image for these pages. Like I said, I'm just working with something that, holy cow, I grabbed from Leanne. Look at this. Oh, it's creepy. It's creepy cool. She's got like photographs of Halloween babies. Look at that. That's crazy. Absolutely perfect though. You know, it's really an awesome thing to just allow yourself to be intuitive. Just allow yourself to allow yourself to make decisions without thinking about them. I think that is often the best way to go about things. Ugh, this guy looks really malevolent. Okay, so this just super creepy spread turned out. I need something right here before I stick this down. So, you know, getting back to what we were talking about, it's really important to support our friends over at YouTube, to support the creators who are here creating, you know, for you. Even though that's a creepy creation right there. It's good. It's working. I like it. I think what I'm going to do is I think because this is the middle of the book, Leanne sent some of this awesome washi tape. So I think I'm going to washi tape just the middle of the book to give it, you know, not only some color, but like some stability right here. And, you know, that's just perfect for what we got going on here. And the book is starting to get a real heft to it. And I like that a lot. You know, it's starting to chunk up. You know what I'm talking about. You know how we love that. Man, that worked out great. Let's see what she's got in here. She's got some pumpkins. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think that's going to have to go in my journal. I'm just diving in through. Ooh, I really like that. pretty. I think we're going to have to paint a minute. Let's just go ahead and do 2 pages. I would love to know, like what you guys like to see over here at YouTube. I plan to be here a little more often, hopefully, as the summer winds down. I have a little more free time in the winter than in the summer. And it's fun just to jump on and do something. Of course, it's fun to jump on and do something that you guys would enjoy. So, sorry, I got a frog in my throat. So let me know what you are finding fun at the moment. Now, while that draws, we can, I told you that I wanted to do some things on the edges of the book, so that's what we're going to be working on next. I really like the way this is drying really fast, and that makes it easy to just kind of stick things on. What's your favorite thing to do as far as artsy things go? Do you like glue booking? Do you like journaling? Do you keep a journal? Do you like painting? What kind of painting do you do? I'm loving watercolor. I did get acrylics for my birthday, and so I will be kind of diving into that, I feel like, soon. When you take things out of context, they're so much fun. When you like use an image in an upside down kind of way, that's always fun. I kind of feel like I'd like to use some more fabric. I think Miss C sent this fabric. Man, I have used it and used it and used it and used it. I'm really grateful for fabric. I don't go to fabric shops, though I have started looking. My Michaels now has fabric. They have like little fabric squares. You guys know what I'm talking about. What do they call that? A fat quarter? And that's been really nice because it's kind of opened up possibilities with, with my creative journals that I make for y'all, which I'm sold out of at the shop at the moment. But that's okay. I'm going to be making more, especially since I have this huge box of fun stuff from Leanne. I've got bloom right here. I feel like I need a word or two up here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. It's been a real challenge to face every day without my little girl. She was my whole world, basically. And it's okay. just miss her so bad. You know, she was my constant companion. Let's see. Oh. Hold dear. Fell right together. Oh man, I love it when things just fall together. All right. We only have one more page here, and then we have the back of the book to complete. Wow, don't you love that? That's pretty cool. A bubble painted gourd. White painted paper mache pumpkin so the delicate paint bubbles would stick. A marbled gourd. That's interesting. We grow gourds at the farm. So that would be an interesting thing to post. I'll have to check that out. Not my farm. I just work for a farm. Isn't that pretty? That's so super cool. I like that. I like projects like this because they last a long time. If you've purchased a creative journal, this sort of project would be great to use the items in your creative journal, even to make a glue book from the pages that are in your creative journal. They lend themselves really, really well to that sort of thing. And because you have text pages and magazine pages and encyclopedia pages and dictionary pages and cardstock, you can pull together a book really fast. Because you have all the things that you need to pull a book together. It's rather perfect. I think I'm going to put that up there. I'm kind of looking for a bit of blue. Oh, this is like a spattery. This is more of the pumpkin stuff. Oh, look, that's kind of perfect right there. Those are cool, aren't they? Pumpkin season is coming along. We have many pumpkins that we just displayed at the farm stand, and they're looking so cute. They are just really looking super neat. Look at that. I think maybe that deserves to be cut out. What do you think? And then that's a nice orange. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth, because you guys know that I dislike orange with the red hot passion of a white hot sun, right? My friend Lorraine loves orange. It is her favorite color. So when I would go visit her at her studio, when I had a car and went places, she would always appear in this bright orange apron. She's a mosaic artist. And I was like, whoa, man, that's orange. I would walk down the hall to her studio, and I would be shouting, because I could see her. I would be shouting, my eyes are burning, my eyes are burning. It's a running joke between us. Again, I'm just going to leave that kind of sticking out. Alright, just really liked using this washi tape. So I think we'll put some here. And I love it because there's not much of it. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, well, this is just the perfect thing at the perfect time. This is a great way, again, to use all the stuff in your creative journal, because you have, you have papers, you have those creative kits that are already curated, so your pages for a glue book come together really, really fast. You have buttons and stickers and all kinds of fun things. All right, I think we're almost done. And you could do this seasonally. I mean, you know, ours turned kind of into a fall thing, because by golly, it's almost fall, believe it or not. It's been a strange year, hasn't it? It's very cold. And April, May, and June was... May was particularly cold. That's when we had strawberries, and it's a little bit chilly down there. I think this is the way that a glue book should be. It should be, that's just my opinion, it should be free and easy and just slapping it down, putting things in, making ourselves happy, making ourselves sticky, because that's what's happening right now. Everything's sticking together. Okay, so I've got, you can see what I do here. I'm just balancing the pages. I'm thinking about a little bit about composition. So I'm trying to equalize the actual pages, you know, the spread. Now we need to do the back of the book. I'm not finished here, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done. I do have some more glue. See some really good text pages in here, but let's just go with the blue. Now I'm just going to leave this and this like it is. I want to put reinforcement right here, and that is going to be something that I'm going to do with this washi tape. Again, Leanne. Stars. She kind of knew what I needed when I needed it. I needed a box of cheer. Let's see. Oh man, that worked great. All right. Now we're going to start. I'm going to do a couple things. We're going to, I think this is a little ragtaggy right here. So I think I'm just going to kind of trim that up a little bit. Like that. Alright, I'm going to stand up so I can kind of flip through it. And y'all chime in and let me know what you think. I think that's my favorite. It's just creepy. All right, so we have the book done. Now we just need to add, you know, some embellishments and do whatever it is we're going to do as far as pen work with it. I think we're done with our scrappy bits and bobs. Also, I'm thinking that I'm going to add some quotes in here. So we'll see how that comes together. I think I probably need maybe a calligraphy pen and some Tombow markers to start embellishing this. All right, this is one of my favorite mark making pens. It's an Itoya double header calligraphy pen, and it just works out really well. So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm just gonna do some. To me, mark making is doodling, and basically that's that makes my heart happy. So we're just gonna add some lines and circles, something really easy, just like that. But you can see how that really it enhances the page. It adds some. It adds a little bit of layering and texture to it, even though we have a super textured page right here. Do the same thing over here. I'm not being fussed about the lines. And I think right here we I think we're just gonna add circles. Again, this calligraphy pen is really helpful, you know, when you're just doing some doodling. I think down here, I'm going to do this, and then add some small-ish circles here. There are people who really take this to kind of the next level. I do a lot of this on my watercolor painting. I like doing infills, and that's what this is called. When you take, you know, a space and you just kind of fill it up. I think these two places would be really good for quotes. The first one I'm going to do is forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you knew it. That's Maya Angelou. We'll see how this works. Oh, good. Okay. forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you knew it. I like that. For this one, we're going to add a swirl up here, swirl down here. I'm going to add squares. Again, you know, just sort of an infill thing. And I think we will color in some of those squares. And some of them are rectangles. This one will be forgive yourself for not becoming these quotes are on my desk. It's a practice, a self-forgiveness practice. And we're going to go ahead and pick up on the infills here. And I think with these we'll add a little color with the Tombow pen. These are Tombow water-based double header markers. This one is a watercolor brush. And this is a fine tip pen. My sister and my sister-in-law got these for my birthday. I love them. Okay. And I think this pink, we need to kind of come over here and maybe just do some watercolor lines to kind of marry those pages together. Sorry, things are getting a little cluttered. We're back to the calligraphy pen. And I think here I'm just going to do a series of really small circles. And it's going to look like those circles are spilling. They don't have to be perfect. I just want them kind of spilling down the page. Just carry that over to here. I do not know if this will mark on fabric, but you know, hey, yay. Great time to to check that out and see if it will. It did. Okay. very cathartic, very healing. Feel like it needs something. I do not know where my washi tape went. There's some of it. Do you see it? Somebody tell me where it is. I don't know where it is. Okay. Well, guess we won't do that. I do really love this, but I don't want to overuse it. You know what I'm talking about? I sincerely don't know what happened to it, y'all. Okay. I'm sure I'll run across it. So creepy. I'm thinking. This time I'm gonna use the flat end of this calligraphy pen. Oh, it's not gonna work. I'm trying to make it work. That's just a creepy photo. Oh my gosh, this is fun. I'm going to look on the Tim Holtz words to see if there's anything that might fit with this creepiness we got going on here. I was thinking I might have some like black. Here's they were sisters. I need to find an S. Sometimes those sheets will have great story starter page. I mean, you can just see that coming along, right? He just looks to me like a writer. He looks like a chronicler. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We've got bloom and whole deer. That's good. And we've got this. I think we're going to use the word art. alter. Your art. And now I need something for here. Again, you know, if you're using a creative journal, you've got all kinds of you know, things to work with and embellish and do all kinds of awesome things with all of the papers. I mean, you guys, that's just such a huge paper collection there. And then you know, you're just going to have everything that you need right there in your creative journal to expand projects like this. Alright, we still need to do some juicy edges, as Jenny Belly would call them. And I think that's what we will do with our scrappy bits that we have over here. I'm going to put that there. It's perfect. I feel a bit better than I did when I sat down this morning. Sometimes my computer shows me my memories, and a lot of them are photos of Mia, and I just lose it. I like the word treasure right here. And imagine. There's still plenty of room in this book for quotes or photos, or, you know, just whatever you might want to add to this little book. You know, we did some quotes. We've got word prompts here. You can see, there's one of her hairs right there. They're everywhere. She was a hairy little beagle dog. Okay, let's just do some juicy edges here. I will see if I can find that Jenny Belly video where she does juicy edges, but we're just going to kind of work with what we have here, and we're just going to add paper and, you know, maybe a little bit of washi along these edges, and it just really enhances your really does just enhance your book. Let's start at the top. And this is a whole lot like you know, when you did back to school and you were working with tabs up here, right? And then I think this one, I can use this. And the fun thing is to kind of make it overlap. So I'm just kind of measuring right here. And you don't even have to do them all the same size or anything like that. The more random and weird you can make them, the better off you are. Okay, that's one. That's two. All right, now we can do the third one. Kind of just measuring. That looks great. Guys, really please support me over here at YouTube. I really do appreciate your kindness. I appreciate the tips that you leave in my tip jar. That's always very much appreciated. My fingers are really getting sticky. To kind of eyeball this, see where we are. I have, like I said, I've left my room, I've left plenty of room to, you know, to kind of do some more things. This is a little too close here, so I'm going to take that off. And use this instead. You really do have to, like, make them overlap like that. It's very hard to, like, stop when you're doing something like this. It really does kind of takes on a life of its own, so to speak. So there we go. You know what we started with. This is what we ended up with. This is not finished. I'll probably come back to this and add more pen work and you know, maybe some painting or some chippy bits or whatever, maybe a few more quotes. But let's do, while we're here, let's stick a date on it. Because it's just kind of fun to go back and you know, see where you were on a certain day, at a certain time, at a certain point in your life. So we're just going to use this. And the date is August the 29th, 2023. And there we go. Thanks for hanging out with me again, you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I think that we had fun. I encourage you to, if you are feeling sad or blue or weird or just out of sorts, and who does not feel that way in the current environment, that you will grab a piece of art and grab a card, grab something out of your creative journal, grab a substrate, which is, substrate is anything to build upon, and just make yourself something to make yourself happy. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Please remember to comment, and please remember that we have a tip jar set up over at PayPal. Thanks a lot, y'all. See you soon. Bye.